Hey everyone, cncHD here. I think we are live. Let me check on the YouTube page if my cat actually let me do this. Live stream. Yes, that is looking great. We are live. Perfect. So welcome to the evening live stream edition of the new map, Income Wars. I uploaded the first part yesterday. And this is the second part. This is the progress we made in the first part. The basic idea is to have a wave from the left, which is controlled by two players, fighting against a wave on the right side, which is controlled by two players. Okay, let me first set something up before I start. This will be very important for later. Let's make this the background and put this over that. Okay. It's important when I start the game that we are not getting confused here by the background of the game. Good. Okay, on the bus drive home, I thought of something very important, that this command center should not go to the command of us, but actually to an AI, a 5th player AI. And we need the 6th player AI here on the right side. So the enemy team also gets the command center. So let's first check how it looks like right now. We'll have the command center control as the player 1. So let's go into that very quickly.
Challenge everything.
And yeah, no music. You can put some music on your own PC if you like, but here for this, I would like to keep it with no music. Yes, it is irritating me with the music. So let's go to skirmish, and there's income wars, and we have 2 player spots, one for us, one for our ally, and it will first look like this. We get the command center, and we get this command center, and we get Bob.
Anything to drive?
Bob will be the spawning unit for our incoming unit waves. And this one needs to go to a PC. So let's do this now. So for that I have this, and now the in-game screen is not confusing. Good. So this needs to go to the 5th player. 5th player will be a USA on the left, a GLA on the right. So let's go to USA. This one is on the left. And let's copy the script for civilian. Well, let's actually edit it. Give stuff. Player 1 gives stuff. Or let's just call it setup. Give stuff. Give CCs. Give buildings. Give buildings. Just basic setup. Just call it setup. Why so complicated? If true, then unit blah 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 is going to player 0. No, this will be player 4. Player 4 is... Let me quickly introduce this system. We have here 8 players. cncHD is player 0, so the first spot. This one is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5. You need to deduct one number here. So this is not 8, but 7. And this is not 1, but 0. So we will have it on spot 4. Player 4. So player 4 will be our AI. Player 4. So he gets the CC. And Bob is transferred to us as player 1. Save it and test it really quick. You can leave the game open and just leave the world builder open and test the stuff here right there. So if you put in on player spot 5, for example in hard AI, he is America, USA. I think it shouldn't matter what he is, but let's make him USA for the sake of it. Let's go. Okay, he actually built something. This is funny. We have not put him in the correct position, I believe. Or he sold it. I think he sold it. I think we need to put in an actual script to deactivate him with the scripts. So let's do this. Here we have America. America set up. America setup. If true, then blah, nothing. Unable to build, unable to do anything. Let's do this. Scripting, player, AI, build. Is unable to build buildings. Player 4. And unable to do enough stuff. Unable to build units. Player 4. Okay. Let's see if this works and if this disables the scripts for the player. And we want this player to be in here. Ah, yes, correct. This is also a mistake. We need to have a spot here. So this right there. No, let's actually put it on here for the testing purpose. This is player 5. And we need player 6 on the right, which will be the opponent AI. Then we need 2 more players, player 3 and 4. And we put them in here. This will be player 3 and player 4. And now we should have 6 player starting positions. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Now this should actually work. If we relaunch the map, we have him on player position 5. He's the USA. Let's check this stuff. I think I need to relaunch. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and he is on player spot 5. Let's check what happens now. He sells the CC. Of course he sells the CC. Why wouldn't he? Why are you selling the CC? Why you do this? Why you do this?
Clocked in.
We need to come up with something else. PC is stupid and sells stuff. Well, then let's actually replace it with something else. A nice civilian structure, maybe something which we cannot sell here. We can actually sell everything here. Let's use some civilian structure, which looks cool. Maybe not a hangar. Airport, no. Like a secret lab or something. I want to have like a command center type. Hey Leon, I'm building a map. An arcade map. Income Wars from StarCraft 2, not sure if you heard of it. It's a wave versus wave map. You have waves on the left side, waves on the right side, and they battle each other. Here's the map, so you have waves on the left, waves on the right, and they battle each other in the middle. And each team needs to destroy the command center of the enemy base. So let's get some nice building here going on the left. This is a crap building. An American shop. Man, this looks crap. Government building. Asian bank. A bank. Wow, okay, you need to destroy the bank. Fight the capitalism. Destroy the bank. Burp. I mean, heck, let's go with the bank. Why not? Let's go with the bank. So this one... Delete the command center, replace the name here. And this one needs to be rotated 90 degrees. There we go. And this will be our goal. And this one gets transferred to our AI. I have actually no idea if we can actually own civilian buildings. Let's test this. Let's see how it works. What happens. So... yeah, it actually belongs to the hard AI. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Now I want to have the AI as an ally for player 1 and 2. So me and my ally. To do this, we need to go here to the setup in civilian tab. Setup. And go to new. And go to relation in multiplayer. Actually not that. Player relations. Can you get units to come out of a random building like that one? You can only spawn them in, which is what I want to do. I want to have them spawned in. So the basic idea is I have this on video from StarCraft 2. Let me actually show you what I will do. Here's the video, and here you can see the command center. 1 second. There's the command center, and there the units are spawning out. I'm not sure if you can actually see this, but here the units are spawning out and walking to the right side. And they will face the enemy here soon, and this is what we are scripting right now. So they spawn in. Oh yeah, they're going full Marines. But this is what we are doing. Yeah, now he shows it. So the units spawn in here on the command center, and this is what people do. Okay, so relation. Where can I set the relations? Somewhere in here. Set money, skill set, sell everything, give or take money, which is also cool. Experience, garrison, create team, build, delay. It's somewhere in here. Scripting? It cannot be in scripting. Command button, flags, script, skirmish only, team, transfer. It is not in team. It must be somewhere at player. Somewhere here. AI, build, create team, experience, garrison, hunt, kill, science, score, set. Set players money, skill set, multiplayer, announce defeat, local, announce victory, map, modify, adjust object bonuses, adjust detect tree, water, experience, environment, shout or reveal. There, alliance, there, on the top, alliance. Change how a player relates to another player. Override the player's relationship to another team. Override the team's relationship to another player. Override the team's relationship to another team. We needed the first one. And here we choose we as player 1. Hey, Heiko Magic. Yeah, no more fast food simulator. We are back to Command & Conquer. We have played through the fast food simulator. We are now back to Command & Conquer. Building maps. Exciting maps. Cool maps. Arcade maps. Player 1. We are player 0 here as player 1. Considers player 1, which is our ally, as a friend. Okay, and then player 0 considers player 2, which is the enemy, as enemy. Then we have player 3, which is the ally of the enemy. And then we have player 4, which is our ally. So we consider our ally, player 4, as a friend. And we consider our enemy on the other side, the AI, which is player 5, as a enemy. Okay. Is the default units coming out of a default building like Barracks War Factory script is also based on spawning? No, this is not spawning. So this is a hard-coded thing. You have the unit, the building as an entity, and this entity is working as a factory unit as itself, so in itself. It spawns in units by itself without any scripts involved to spawn these units. It comes out directly off the construction yard. And this is hard-coded. You cannot access it here through the scripting. That is why we need to work with the waypoints. What we could do is we could increase the building speed for each unit and spawn in a barracks, which spawns in ranges, like every half a second or something. But this requires an ini file, and I'm not so good in ini files. So we will skip that and work with the entire World Builder script tab. So we have now set the relationships for our first player. We now need to do this for our ally. So our ally is player 1. He considers us, player 0, as an ally. And he considers player 2, which is the bot of us, as a friend. He considers player 3 as an enemy, 4 as an enemy, and 5 as an enemy. So this is our friend. Now we need to do our AI. Our AI is player 2. No, this is actually an... I messed up. Sorry. This one needs to be deleted. I messed up in my head. So this is us. This is the enemy. This is actually the enemy. Enemy. This is the enemy. And now there comes our bot. This is our bot. Our friend, our bot. And this is the bot of the enemy. Okay, now I got it right. Bit confusing here with the numbers. So, player 2, which is our enemy. He considers us as player 0 as enemy. He considers our friend, player 1, as enemy. Then he considers player 3, which is himself. I'm messing up again. Player 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 is his ally as a friend. Then 4, which is the PC of our team, as an enemy. Enemy. And then his bot, which is player 5, as a friend. Now we need to do this for player 3. Player 3 is the enemy. He considers us as enemy. He considers our friend as enemy. He considers his mate. His mate is player 2. He considers him as a friend. He has... Okay, that's something messed up. Player 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is himself. Player 4 is our bot. That is an enemy. His bot is a friend. Okay. Now we need to set up our bot. Our bot is player 4. Our bot is player 4. Considers us to be friend. He considers our friend to be his friend. He considers player 2, which is the enemy on the right, a human player, as the enemy. He considers his friend, player 3, as the enemy. He is player 4 and he has his enemy bot, player 5, as his enemy. Friend. Enemy. And now we need to set up the player bot from the right team, which is player 5. He considers player 0 as enemy. My mate as enemy. His human player friend as a friend. Then player 3 as a friend. Yeah, this is a bit complicated, but it needs to be set up. Very important setup. Player 4 is our bot. Friend, enemy. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Save. Now let's check. Restart. And we're now seeing our...
You are victorious.
Friend. Okay, we are victorious because we have no enemy. But if we now spawn in the other AI, which is not hard coded with the GLA yet, let's put in a GLA. Use that building. Put it to the right. Rotate it by half. And delete the command center. Put that stuff in. Alright. And now this belongs to the AI of player 6, which is player 5 in the script terms. Let's go to setup. Copy this one. And this is CC2 to player 5. 4, 5. Okay. Now what this should do is it spawns the command center in here for the PC and it transfers the bank to the PC. Let's see. Here we spawn. Oh, yeah, correct. The GLA. Hey, cat. I can't see anything. Second, my cat is coming in. He wants attention really bad. So let's go here. Cattail. To the GLA. We have the skirmish America. We copy this one and we drag and drop it to the GLA. Yeah, lay down. Yeah. Lay down. Correct. That is correct, cat. Lay down. But don't put your paws on the keyboard, please. So, there. GLA. GLA. Setup. And this one is as the same as the America, but this time for player 5, which is player 6 in-game. Player 5. And let's save. Let's get back into the game. And now technically, we should have 2 working AIs. This is GLA. And the other 3 spots are for our allies. One for our ally, and these are the 2 other human players. So we now have our ally here. He cannot build anything. He has the bank. There's the bank. The bank belongs to him. Hard AI red. And here on the right side, should have bank for the enemy. There's a GLA, yellow, and he has the bank, yellow. Excellent. So this worked. He is our enemy, and he considers me and my PC buddy as enemy. Now we need to spawn in the units, now that we have this set up. For that we need this spawning panel here on the top. So let's go here and there. And like I showed in the video, if we show it again, there is our spawning tab. And here we have units we can spawn in. We have on the top right is income. I know you cannot see it correctly here in the stream, it's very small. But it says on the top right income, 300. We get 300 money every 30 seconds. And we can spend cash on marauders, for example. This is a marauder here. Don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but this is marauder. He costs 45. And he gives us +9 income on our income. So we spend the cash on marauders, and after 30 seconds we get more income. We have here on the right side the income tab. John Megacycle, who showed this to me in this video, he has 300 income. And if he spends the cash on marauders, he will get plus income. So he now goes to the marauder. Go to marauder. Do it. Do it. Marauder. Yeah, so he actually went to the marauder. He has now 505 income. And this is what we want to do. We want to have a little spawning in pad. I also want to have it look like this. So with that in mind, we will now build this. This is the top left spot. We will most likely need more space for that. Make the brush a bit bigger, like 10. And increase this little. With a little I mean a lot. Or just make the whole map like that. Let's make the whole map like that. Only the inner ring is grass. Yeah, let's actually do this. It's not that same on both sides, but who cares? Okay. Paint this in, paint this in, paint this in, and now we use the flood tool to color the whole map in that. Alright. Now here we now have the spawn in pad. For which we will use another darker concrete. Maybe this. No, you cannot see it directly. We use asphalt. This. Yeah. You take a look here. Maybe not so ugly. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Let's choose this one. And we have stripes. Parking lots. Let's do that. First, let's color the map. So with that. Something like this. Here's Bob. He will be the purchasing unit. Is there something around it? Just grass. Grass and trees. So, what we could... we handle the stuff later. Let's first build in the spawner. The decoration will be for later. We need the stripes. The stripes we get from the roads. Crosswalk, for example. Can use that later. We will now use the stripes. A thick line. But there's a better line for that, which is this one. So let's draw in this. Here on the top. And this one will be for our first unit, a ranger. First unit is a ranger. So, we go to civilian, so we cannot control the ranger. Infantry. Actually, America. Infantry ranger. Belonging to player civilian. And this is the first unit we can purchase. We'll stand here. With a rotation of -90. And he will be named... He shall be named player left. Purchase left ranger. Oh, my back is hurting. Okay. Let's do it like that. And we have the purchasing unit, which is Bob. And now we want to have a spawn point. The spawn point will be here. There. Left spawn. Left spawn, and once they spawn in, they will split to the bottom, to the middle, to the top. So they spread out a bit. And then they will head to the right. See if this works. So this is the spawner. And it's called left spawn. Ranger is there, it has a name. Let's now make the purchase. For civilian, for that we need a purchase folder. Called new folder. Player 1 purchase. Setup. Or just player 1? Player 1. We cannot create a subfolder in the subfolder. So let's actually work with this one. So delete. And here we say player 1 purchase ranger. So if we have selected, we also need to work with counters, but more on that later. If we have selected, let's work with areas. If we have put in our Bob into this area, which will be this one. This is area left purchase ranger. So if we, as player 1, area. Player has units in area. We want a specific unit, so we go to unit, area, unit enters an area. Unit enters an area is inside an area. Hey, firearm, no cat meat today. No fast food simulator today. We're actually building a map, a fun map. So if we have Bob inside left purchase ranger area, and we then need to counter, we will spawn in a team, and this team we need to create. So we head over to team, which is here, edit teams, and we go to player America, skirmish America, and say add new team, called left ranger. Let's go with one. No, let's just call it ranger. It will spawn in one ranger. America infantry ranger. And he will spawn in on home position left spawn. We don't need a production condition. No, I'm not making fast food simulator in 0 hour. No. That would be too much of the work. And now we need a generic behavior script that the ranger walks to the right. But first we need to check if he actually spawns in. For that we need to work more on the scripts here. So we have our Bob inside left purchase ranger area. And the money for us is more than 200. Let's use the in-game money for
Pilot of the USA.
the ranger, which is 200. But let's double check on that so I'm not making any mistake. Yeah, it is a good idea to make a fast food simulator in 0 hour, but hell the scripting. I'm not doing that scripting. If you are not correct in your mind, you can do the scripting, of course. But I will not do that. Not even with 80 beer. Okay, the ranger costs 225. We will put the cost to 225. So let's go to the map and say if we as a player money as less than number of credits possessed by player. 225 is greater, equal or greater to, is greater than or equal to the number of credits possessed by player 0, which is us. And we have Bob in the purchase area. And this will tick every 2 seconds. If you want, we can work on it next week. It will be a good map to be back on the world builder. I actually don't want to create this map. I'm serious about it. I don't want to create this map. A fast food simulator. That is too much of a hassle for me. Okay, teams. Cat, please don't roll over my keyboard and activate a bunch of shortcuts. Please don't do this. Okay, team. Spawn in. Team, create, spawn. We need to spawn. Transport, stop, status, repulsor, move, merge, kill, hunt, guard, garrison, create. Spawn on a reinforcement team. Spawn an instance of team left ranger at waypoint. Spawn. Left spawn. Now what this should do is it should spawn every 2 seconds a ranger. And it needs to reduct our money by 225. That is the idea. So let's go to player. Money. Player 0, which is us, gets minus 225. And let's see if this works. Save. Go to the map. Let's use Bob.
I have experience.
Bob goes into the area.
Laying low.
And he should spawn in rangers now. Now our money should go down. Of course, our money is not going down.
Anything to drive?
Which is, of course, why shouldn't it? Sometimes I do the checking wrong. So let's go here and say it's not greater than or equal to, but less than or equal to. Sometimes I mess this up in the wrong order. Let's see if it now works.
Have a job for me? Where do you need me?
And Bob over here. Yep, it spawns in. It reduced our money, but it didn't spawn in a ranger. Because it's disabled. We need to deactivate this checkbox, deactivate upon success. We need to uncheck this. And it didn't spawn in a ranger. So something is wrong here. But in theory, it should reduce our money by 225 each 2 seconds. Let's recheck.
Pilot of the USA. Anything to
And
drive?
we should now lose money.
On my way.
And monies go down. Yep, money going down. No spawning in though. Will this campaign take place in Central Asia, since you can have both GLA and China? Or this is no campaign. This is no campaign. This is a fun arcade map from StarCraft 2 ported in here to Command & Conquer 0, where you have spawning in units from the left to the right. No campaign here, sadly. I will go back to the campaigns later, but not right now. So, what will happen if I reach 0? Nothing. Great. As intended. So, it doesn't spawn in rangers. Need to fix this. Purchase ranger. So this one is bugged. Create a team is bugged. Recruit a team. No. Player maybe? Set, hunt, garrison, build. Create team for all captured units. AI, kill, set. Blah 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 blah. Transfer unit spawn. Spawn name. Let's work with that. Spawn unit. Named unit. On a team at a position with an orientation. On a team at a waypoint. But we don't want this one, as it will not work with the behavior scripts. So what I think we need to do is have this script for America. So here, let's run a test. Let's copy this and disable this one and drag and drop this into here. And we have, if unit Bob is inside area left, blah blah blah, and blah 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 is blah blah blah. Then spawn instance of team left, blah 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 blah. Maybe it works now. Now it's in the folder of the America player.
Pilot of the USA.
Put Bob to action and check here.
Find me a vehicle.
There we go. You needed to have it in the correct folder of the AI. So now we spawn these guys in, and now we need to move them. They are now belonging to our ally. We are spawning them in with our cache. Our cache is getting reduced. So, now we want to have these guys move. We'll create this little pathway here. Let's call it left pathway. Pathway left. Left pathway. No stupid name, I don't know. 1. Let's make a behavior script for the America player. So this worked perfect. We can delete this one. Let's delete this. And have it here. Player 1. Put this one in here. And this is a basic setup script. We need a behavior now. New folder. Behavior. Do you write it like this? Behavior. Let's check. Behavior. Okay, without the U. Without the U. Come on. There we go. Behavior. New script. This is player 4. Player 4. Behavior. What am I doing? New script. There we go. Player 4, which is our ally PC. Behavior. Spawner left pathway 1. This is a subroutine, else it will not work. You need to have it as a subroutine. Deactivate upon success. Let's say yes. Every frame, and we say if true. Team. Can say this team to make it easier on yourself. Move. Set to follow a waypoint path. Wander. Set to follow waypoint path. Yes. Have this team. You just say this team to follow left pathway as a team. False. Okay. And now we need to put this in the team tab. For America, left ranger, behavior. On create, so if they get spawned in, they follow the waypoint path. And the waypoint path we drag and drop to the top. All to the top. There. Because they need to destroy the bank. The bank of the enemy. That, and this one gets dragged over here to the top as well. Like this. Whoops. And now we save, and we check, and we test. Let's actually get Bob closer to its destination. Bob, you go here. Okay, there's Bob.
Pilot of the USA. I have experience.
We will now spawn in Rangers. They walk only once. Only walk once. So let's go to script, America, behavior. Deactivate upon success. Deactivate this one. Save. Recheck.
Pilot of the
Send
USA.
Bob over here.
I have experience.
Spawns in. Doesn't work. Huh, but why? Why is it like this? Why you do this? Why you do this to me? I think I have another map where I actually showed this in another video. Let me click adventure. Let's recheck here. Behavior. Follow waypoint path as team false. Subroutine active. Every frame. True. Blah 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 blah. So we did do it like this. Okay. Recheck.
Pilot of the USA.
He spawns in. They walk in. Hey, we fixed it. Whoop whoop. There we go. Our money is getting reduced and we are sending in rangers. Whoop whoop. I want to have it a bit reduced with the income, with the speed after spawning, so they don't clutter themselves, so they don't get so messy on the way. If we make it a bit faster, we can disable this. So if we make it a bit faster, and say not every 2 seconds, but every 0.5 seconds. Will be faster, but they will get stuck in each other. It will look messy.
I have experience.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting. It looks stupid. Our money's now at 0. We have the snake of rangers coming in here. There's a snake. A real snake. The rangers work fine. Don't get me wrong, the rangers. But if we actually do this for a crusader, which we will do now. Area. The crusaders, oh dear, they will get stuck in each other. Crusader. Is it the right size? Yeah, I think so. Spider. Yeah, let's do it like this. And here we have the Crusader. Infantry Crusader. Cruise. Vehicle. Fire civilian. Rotation 90 degrees. Minus. Ah! There we go. And create another area. Bup, 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 and bup. This one is left purchase ranger. This is left purchase crusader. Alright. And let's do the scripting. First start with the team. Left Ranger, copy this and call it Left Crusader. This is not a... Let's actually leave this blank here. Don't need to fill this in. Doesn't matter. Let's don't screw around with this. And we copy the name. Paste it in. Left Crusader. Crusader. Script. America. Player one. Purchase. Let's remove the C there because it looks stupid. Copy. Crusader. If Bob is inside left, purchase Crusader. And 800 is the cost. 800.
What's the story?
Need to check on the cost, but it's 800. Definitely 800. Make it quicker. Loop.
Have a job for
Loop.
me? Clocked in.
I'm not that expert in the game that I know every price in my head, but I think it's 800.
Oh, good area.
I bet every expert would know this by default.
Have a job for me? Any more projects? On the job.
It should be 800.
That one's done.
900! Hey, there you know. It's 900. 800 is the Humvee. 700! Man, what do I know about this game? 900. It is 900. Put this back down. Boop, 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 boop. So. Let's make this 900. Edit these things and say spawn in not the left ranger but the left crusader. And we get reducted with the money by 900. Okay. Save. And now it should spawn in a crusader. And it will totally bug out. Behavior should be in. Behavior is in. It will super duper bug out. But let's see. We sent Bob over to the Crusader.
I have experience.
Nothing happens.
Find me a vehicle.
Lost our money, but nothing happened. Why? America, player, purchase Crusader. Bob is inside left, purchase Crusader, and 900 is less than blah 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 blah. Spawn instance of team left, Crusader at waypoint left spawn. It should work. Left spawn. Oh, because we didn't put anything in? Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I am stupid. 1-1 America equal Crusader. I am stupid. And it needs a waypoint. It has a waypoint. Okay. Save. Start.
Pilot of the USA.
Okay, you go here.
Find
You
me a
check.
vehicle. You got the
Sales a
map?
bit fat. And there we go. And it bugs out as I said. So this is not what we want. We don't want this to be bugged out. That is why we put in 2 seconds. Let's actually make it 1 second. America, player 1, blah, blah, blah. Every 2 seconds. Where is it? Every frame? Oh god, no. Purchase Crusader. Purchase Ranger. We don't want this every frame. Player 1. Why is this every frame? Every 1 second. Every 1 second. Every frame, that is crazy. Holy shit. Let's restart.
Pilot of the USA.
And you go here, and it spawns in the Crusaders. Blop, 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 blop. They actually drive. Excellent. Hey, this looks great. This looks great. What we can also do is we can split it.
I have experience.
We spawn in a few rangers. Ranger, 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 and go to the Crusader. Crusader, 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 and we are empty on cash. Ranger, 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 Ranger. Boo! Hey, there we go. There we go. First attack wave. That is what I want. Excellent stuff. Okay, now these are bugging out. You guys are stupid. Don't be so stupid. Now they are all bugging out. Nah. Okay, the bunker also needs to belong to our ally. Now they go to the right and they should attack the bank. In theory. Do they attack the bank? They don't attack the bank. They don't attack the bank. Why do you not attack the bank? It's your enemy. Because it's a civilian building. Damn it. Then that's actually okay. I need to work on that. Delete this. Put in the command center again. This time for all player. America. Structure, command center. Here we go. For player civilian. Blop. Here's the name. 0. Okay. We say cannot give it to the AI because he will sell it. Give this one to player 0. So to us. Alright, Heiko Magic, good night. Till the next time. Goodbye, thank you for watching. Okay, save. And now we should have the command center, and on the right side. It's a bit annoying for me that he's not attacking. Let's put a few extra units on the right. GLA, infantry, workers, civilian, 1 worker. Test. Setup. This is the test. Test 2, player 5. I want to see if they actually attack. But they should attack. Let's make it a bit faster. Maximum game speed. Go.
Orders, General?
Send the
map.
Crusaders over there. Crusader, 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 Crusader. They should also not bug out. Because they are not stupid. Okay, Crusaders drive to the right side. And they not should now kill the worker. There we go. Alright. It's just a bank which they don't attack. I need to work on that. I have a good idea. I make a bunker. And there are units inside the bunker and they destroy the... that's a great idea. Because the bunker stays also full with the units even on red HP. Yeah, let's make the bunker. That is an excellent idea. So, remove this. Place a bunker. Civilian. Civilian structure. Civilian bunker. Not high rise, but bunker. Bunker, 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 bunker. Bunker, 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 bunker. Civilian bunker. Lop. And we man it. Did this. Place civilian bunker. 180 degree. Put in the name. Worker can be deleted. We didn't delete this test. Setup. Test. Delete. And now we man the bunker. With infantry, place object. For the beginning, I would say China infantry. They are strong. And this is your main building, and it should be beefy. And tank a lot of damage, so let's put in some tank hunters. For civilian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Civilian. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is the team. And they will enter the bunker. But this I will do in the next one. It's getting late here, so I think I will call off the stream. This was the basic idea here for the beginning. I will make my thoughts up for the next stream. I need to hit the bed now. Tomorrow's work. But yeah, I think we made a good progress for today. We spawned in waves. And they spawn in good. And I want to have pretty much every unit here spawned in, which is in the game. Which makes sense. So no microwave tank, no sentry drone, no planes. But actually these ground units. So we spawn them in. And I also want a money counter here somewhere. So it shows you that the Crusader costs 900. I need that somewhere in here which says 900. I have no idea how to do it yet. I will figure something out. The painting is a bit too small here. I come up with something. So yeah, have a great night. Great rest of your day. This has been your cncHD with another episode of Income Wars. We see us in the next video, next stream, and till the next time, goodbye and stay safe.